Hey everyone, I just have to read this passage to you. It's from Mark chapter 7, starting in verse 1 in the Kenneth Wuest version. It says, "And there gathered together to him, Jesus, the Pharisees, and certain ones of the men learned in the sacred scriptures, who came from Jerusalem. And having seen certain ones of his pupils, that with unhallowed hands, that is, unwashed hands, were eating the loaves, they found fault. For the Pharisees and all the Jews, unless they wash their hands meticulously in a ritualistic fashion, do not eat, habitually keeping, carefully and faithfully, that which was delivered from the elders to be observed. And for the marketplace, if they do not wash, they do not eat. And many other things there are which they received for the purpose of keeping, washing of cups and pint measures and copper vessels. Both the Pharisees and the men learned in the sacred scriptures went to asking Jesus, 'Why are not your pupils ordering their manner of living according to that which was delivered from the elders to be observed, but with unhallowed hands are eating the bread?' And Jesus said to them, 'Well did Isaiah prophesy concerning you, the hypocrites, as it stands written, this people is constantly honoring me with their lips, but their heart holds at a great distance from me. But in vain are they worshiping me, while they are teaching as doctrines commandments of men, having abandoned the commandment of God. You are carefully and faithfully keeping those things which men delivered to you to be observed.' And he was saying to them, 'In a very beautiful way, you are constantly making the commandment of God null and void, in order that which has been delivered to you for observance you may keep. For Moses said, be paying due respect and reverence to your father and your mother. And the one who is constantly reviling father or mother, let him come to an end by death. But as for you, you are saying, if a man should say to his father or his mother, Corban, which is a gift, whatever from me you may be profited, no longer are you permitting him to do anything for his father or his mother. You are rendering void the authority of the word of God by that which has been delivered to you to observe, which in turn you are delivering over to another to keep. And many things of this kind are you constantly doing.'" So it was just amazing to me reading this again, the way Jesus speaks like with such authority, and he talks about the fact that the Pharisees had actually made the traditions of men, like this washing your hands, they actually made it more important than the doctrines that the Lord actually told us to follow, which is like worship the Lord your God with your whole heart. So he's saying, you guys are trying to worship me with your lips, but are far from me in reality. So we definitely want to make sure we're not doing that, and we want to always have a pure heart before the Lord and always be putting him first, and then those other things fall into place. Be blessed. Thanks, everyone.